What's up guys, I'm Andy from 1A Auto. In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the intake cam sensor on this 2001 BMW 325Xi. If you need this part or other parts for your vehicle, click the link in the description, head over to 1aauto.com. With the trunk open, over on the right side or the passenger side, there should be a cover that goes right here. This vehicle doesn't have one, but you're going to want to remove that cover. Battery is located right here. First thing I'm going to do is take a 10mm socket and a ratchet, loosen up this nut for the negative terminal, and that's loose. Slide off the cable, slide it out of the way. I'm going to take this cover off right here. Just take these clips, twist it to the side, just like that. Grab this and slide it out. This weather strip might be in the way. It should slide forward. You can take the cabin filter out. It slides out as well. I need to remove these wires from this housing right here. You can either take the cover off or you can slide it up right there. I like to take this cover off. Just take a screwdriver, slide that off like that, pull that out of the way. Grab these wires, pull that down, pull this one down. Now I'm going to use a T30 socket extension and a ratchet, and I have 4 screws right there. Take those off. So it's all loose. You just slide this panel up, slide it out of your way. We're going to take this cover off. Normally you'll have some little covers over here, kind of like these. You just take a screwdriver and pop those out. And then there's 2 10mm bolts. I'm going to use a 10mm socket extension and an electric ratchet. You can use a regular ratchet if you don't have one. Loosen those up. Just use a magnet, grab the bolts. Grab the cover, slide it off. Just gonna disconnect this hose right here. Just squeeze the tabs. Just try to slide it out. Be careful, generally these hoses crack. They get pretty brittle. This one's okay. There's a connector right here. We wanna disconnect this connector. Just push down. Just try to slide it off. Just like that. Slide that out of the way. The size of the wrench you're going to need to use on this is going to be bigger than 1 1/8. I'm not exactly sure on the size, so I'm just going to use a large adjustable wrench and then just loosen it up. Once you loosen it, you should be able to do it by hand. And slide it out. There you go. So now I can access the intake cam sensor right there, but I can't get to the connector, so I have to take this air box out. I'm going to take these push pins out right here. I'm just going to use some side cutters, get this center pin, pull that up, and then slide it out. Be careful not to cut it. Get those out. Just grab this piece, slide it out. Just gonna disconnect this connector to the mass airflow sensor. Push down on this tab, wiggle it out. Take a straight blade screwdriver, loosen up this clamp right here. Should be good. You can push that snorkel off right there. And there's all these clips pulling the top of the airbox off. I'm just going to take the top off. And this last one over here, it's kind of tricky to get to. Pull the dipstick out of the way. And just grab the airbox. Pull the air filter out. I'm going to take these two bolts out. I'm going to use a 10mm socket extension and an electric ratchet. You can use a regular ratchet if you don't have an electric one or an air-powered one. Loosen them up, take them out. Now just grab the airbox, slide it up. This wire is on this little grommet right here. Just try to slide that out. All right, take that off. You can just slide this out of the way. So now I can access the connector underneath here. So just push down on the tab. It is the gray wire right there. Release that connector. And now we'll disconnect it up top. All right, to take this bolt out, holding the cam sensor in, I'm gonna use a hex key. I'm gonna use a 5mm hex key. It's a little bit easier than using a socket. There's not a lot of room in here if you're gonna try to get a ratchet in there. So just be patient and take your time to be able to get it out. Or if you have a hex bit that will work on a ratchet wrench, then you could use that. Or even sometimes they have little socket sets that will work. So you could do that, whatever works for you. And once it's loose enough to do it by hand, you can do it by hand. Just take this bolt out. Now I'll just grab the sensor, try to wiggle it a little bit. I can use some needle nose pliers and just try to pull it out. And it should slide right out. Just like that. And we have disconnected underneath, so just fish the wire through and slide it up. Just like that. Here's the old part. Here's the new intake cam sensor from 1AAuto.com. As you can see, the sensor part is the same. It's the same depth. The wire is the same length. And the connector is the same, has the same tabs and terminals. Get yours at 1AAuto.com and you'll be ready to rock and roll. Before I install the cam sensor, I just want to wipe the surface area where the cam sensor is going to get installed. Just wipe it down. There's a little bit of dirt right there. All right, that's good. We're just going to fish the wire through here first. Slide this down pretty much the same way it came out. Over near the oil filter housing. All right, so that's in position. Now I'll reinstall the sensor. You're just gonna tip it down like that a little bit and slide it in position. And just press it down so that it's flush with the head of the engine. So that's good. Well, I got the connector down here. We'll plug that in. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but it gets plugged in way down here. Just like that. Lock it in place. Now there may be some retainers that held that wire in. There may have been some wire ties. This vehicle did not have those, so keep that in mind when you're taking it out and when you're reinstalling it. Take the screw, line the screw back up. Might have to wiggle the sensor back and forth to line it up with the hole. And then I'll take that 5mm hex bit and my ratchet wrench and tighten it up. And then just snug that bolt down, not too tight. That's good. Take the solenoid, slide it in position. And twist that in. Then I'm going to take my adjustable wrench and just snug this up, not too tight. You really can't get a torque wrench on this. All right, it should be good. Take the connector, slide the connector in position, and lock it in place. Take this hose and just lock that in position too. And it's good. Now we're just gonna slide this side of the lower airbox in here. Yours may have something that this connects to. This vehicle doesn't. Just slides in position. And then this lower part slides there, and make sure these holes are lined up. Take these 2 bolts, get these started. Take a 10mm socket and a ratchet and tighten these down. I'm using an electric ratchet. If you don't have an electric ratchet, just use a manual one. Take the air filter, reinstall it. I'll take the top part of the airbox. I'm going to slide it onto the snorkel first. Just like that. And then there's all these clips. Take these clips, lock this part down, connect the mass airflow sensor or airflow meter. Then we're going to slide this clamp right here. Take a straight blade screwdriver and tighten it down. Just snug, not too tight. Give it a shake, make sure it's good. Take this piece, slide this into the airbox, just like that. And there's retainers right here. Take those push pins, lock them down. Take this cover, there is some tabs on the back side, so that's gonna slide underneath right there. And then take the bolts, install those, take this bolt, get that lined up, and the one in the back. Just use the 10mm socket. And just take a ratchet and snug it down. And snug down the back one. And then your vehicle may have covers. You want to put those covers back on. This one does not have those covers. All right, now we want to install this. Just get this lined up. You can get these screws started. I'm going to take a T30 socket extension and a ratchet, tighten these up. Now reinstall these wires in this cover right here. Just like that. Take this cover, line it up. And that's good. Take the filter. We're gonna slide it in with the curved side towards the vehicle, so the bowed side more towards the out of the vehicle. Just slide that in position, like that. We'll take this cover. It's gonna just slide in underneath this weather stripping. Just push it in. Get these lock tabs to line up and lock them down. They're spring loaded. And the last one. And you're good to go. Then we can take the negative side, connect the negative side. Take the same 10mm socket and ratchet, tighten it up. That's good. At this point, if you had that cover, you're gonna wanna put the cover back where it goes.
Thanks for watching. If you want the parts to do it yourself, check out oneaauto.com, the place for DIY auto repair.